Hi. In this video, I'm going to quickly break down the 118 money eligibility criteria based on my own experience applying and helping others understand the process. If you've ever wondered whether you qualify before hitting apply, this will save you time and headaches. Basic eligibility. When I first looked into 118 money, I noticed they keep things fairly simple, but you still need to tick some core boxes. Here's what I learned. Age. You must be at least 18 years old. UK residency. You need to live in the UK and have a permanent UK address. Bank account. A UK bank account with a debit card is required because that's where repayments come from. Employment or income. They expect you to have a regular and stable income. That can be from employment, self-employment, or in some cases benefits, as long as it's consistent. Those are the absolute basics. If you don't meet these, your chances are almost zero. Credit profile. One thing that surprised me when I applied is that 118 money does not require perfect credit. They're known for being more flexible than traditional banks. But here's the truth from my experience. You don't need a high credit score, but you can't be in severe financial trouble either. They check your recent credit behavior, not just old mistakes. They want to see that you're not currently missing payments and you haven't had major issues like bankruptcy or IVAs recently. For me, I had a few old defaults and they still considered me because I was stable at the time of applying. So the key is current stability, not a perfect past. Affordability checks. This was the part one underestimated. 118 money focuses heavily on affordability. Here's what they looked at in my case. My monthly income, my essential expenses, rent, bills, food, any existing credit commitments. If, after all your expenses, you have enough left over to cover the loan repayments comfortably, your chances increase. When I applied, they asked for few details about my outgoings. They also compared it with my credit file to make sure everything matched. So even if your credit isn't perfect, they want to see that you can realistically repay the loan. Final notes and tips from everything I learned. Here are the biggest takeaways. Don't worry if your credit score isn't great. 118 money is designed for people building or repairing credit. But make sure your current finances are stable. Double check that your income and expenses are accurate before applying. And finally, only apply if you're confident about repayments, because like any lender, missed payments will hurt your credit. That's a quick breakdown of the 118 money eligibility criteria based on real experience. If you're thinking of applying, use this as a checklist before you take the next step. Thanks for watching.